called June Bride by Jonathan Summers.
Oh, that explains it. Professor Summers lived with his mother. Allison, there's that cute Jimmy Scott over there. Listen, would you mind waiting for me a minute? I want to go borrow his history.
Oh, sure.
You're right, I'm guilty.
I like it. I like it very much.
Do you? Good. Does it look familiar to you?
What, the woman?
No, the technique.
Yes, you sent me the painting.
It's a humble peace offering.
Are we at war?
Well, no, of course not, but I was pretty rough on you yesterday, and I really regret it, Allison.
I didn't mind in the least. Eternity.
Yes, you did. Now, Allison, if we're going to walk a tightrope together, I think we'd better be honest with each other.
Are we walking a tightrope?
We certainly are. A student-teacher relationship is arbitrary at best, and at worst, it's ridiculous. You add genuine interest to that, and you got a tightrope. Are you with anybody?
Well, I was with Abby, but she seems to have disappeared.
Good. Come with me, Miss Mackenzie, and I will ply you with the most insipid punch you ever tasted.
Hi, Allison.
Rodney, hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hanley.
Hi.
I figured I'd find you here.
Rod, I'm surprised to find you here. I didn't know you were interested in art.
Oh, Mr. Hanley, I'm interested in a lot of things.
How do you like the exhibit?
It's very interesting.
Really? What interests you the most, the realistic paintings or the abstract ones?
Well, actually, I don't know a great deal about it, sir.
Oh, come on now, Rod. You're hiding your light under a bushel. Now, you're here, aren't you? That in itself indicates an inquisitive mind.
Like I said, Mr. Hanley, I don't know a great deal about art.
But you know what you like, don't you?
Yes, I guess so.
You know, I have a feeling you'd care a great deal for something by Grant Wood.
You're right, Mr. Hanley. I probably would like this Grant Wood. Did you know that there's a player on the Giants named Wood? Did you see that game Sunday on TV?
Football?
Yeah. Oh, but you probably don't like football. I'll bet baseball is your game. Hey, who do you pick to win the pennant, huh?
Well, really, Rod, I have to apologize. I'm not terribly interested.
Oh, that's too bad. You know what they say, strong body, strong mind.
Yes, I hardly think Einstein was noted for his strong body.
Oh, well, I was actually speaking in generalities, Mr. Hanley. You see, some people like art, some people like sports, and some people like both. Now, you don't feel ashamed for liking art, and I don't feel ashamed for liking sports.
Rodney, let me show you Mr. Hanley's painting.
I just hope I have the understanding to appreciate it.
Huh? Rodney, he's a teacher.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
You were trying to make him angry.
That's right. He tried to make me angry.
Yeah, but you can't...
Now, wait a minute. You're not defending him, are you?
No,
Hey, what were you doing with him anyway?
I was talking to him.
Big deal.
Well, he can be very interesting.
Yes, and he can also be very sarcastic.
Well, he's not always that way.
You actually like him?
Yes, I like him.
Well, I'll tell you what, I can't say much for your choice in friends.
Well, the important thing is that I do have a choice.
I just don't like to see you impressed by a guy like that, that's all.
What do you think of this thing here?
Allison, you represent something very special in my life. I was pretty confused when I met you. The world seemed like a very cold, drab place. You were like something out of a fairy tale. You believed in things and people, even me.
I still do, Rod.
Oh, really? I don't want to sound like I'm coming on strong because I don't mean to. But I don't want you to change. I like you just the way you are. He could put a lot of foolish ideas into your head.
You see, I want a lot of ideas put into my head. And I think it's up to me to decide if they're foolish or
Oh,
not.
no, you don't understand what
Yes,
I mean.
I do understand. I know you're trying to help. But I don't need any big brother. And, I think it's up to me to decide to pick and choose my friends.
I see. Well, here comes the friendly professor now. I'm sorry if I intruded on your education.
Allison?
Yeah.
Elliot.
May I come in, Connie?
Of course. Something wrong? Your father?
No, he's getting along fine. I have to talk to you, Connie. Not politely about the weather or about my father's health, but about us.
All right. Go sit down. I'll warm the coffee. Coffee will be ready in a minute. Sit down.
Thank you. It's a nice house, Connie.
Thank you.
I can't tell you what it means to be sitting here like this without people watching and listening. I think privacy was the one thing I longed for more than anything else. Can you understand that?
Yes. Must be terrible never to be alone.
It's the worst kind of loneliness.
I guess it hasn't been so much better for you here since you came back, has it?
Well, I wasn't expecting much. People are the same everywhere. They've got a right to be curious. One thing I didn't like thinking about was that you might be a stranger, not the same as I remembered you.
I guess we were both afraid of the same thing.
And I had a wild dream about Allison not looking at me the way other people do. She doesn't.
Allison can't help being friendly.
You mean I'm just another bird to feed a crumb of kindness? No. I don't think so, Connie. Neither do you.
What exactly do you think?
I think she does feel something. There's a spark of real emotion. She may not know why, but it's there.
I think you're imagining what you want to believe.
Well, why do you deny it?
Because you have no right to expect anything from Allison. No right at all. I'll get the coffee.
You can't put me off with a cup of coffee. Connie, we owe each other honesty.
You want to know if I feel the same after all these years?
Yes. I know how I feel.
I don't.
I've lived over and over again the time we spent together. Have you?
Yes. Yes, I've lived it over, Elliot. Over and over. And I've lived it down.
Lived in town?
I had to.
In your own mind?
I lied, I had to lie. And I began to believe the lie.
Mr. Mackenzie.
Mr. Mackenzie.
What was he? A pilot?
Yes.
Lost after the war? How? Now, let me. Flying across the Atlantic, ferrying planes back home. Is that how it really happened?
Yes.
Mackenzie. Constance and Allison Mackenzie.
Would you have us call ourselves Carson?
Mackenzie. Leave it there. Leave it.
It's Allison.
Leave it there, Constance.
I can't.
Preview from the continuing story of Peyton Place.
You're talking a lot of nonsense.
Oh, was it nonsense to wonder if I bore false witness against Elliot Carson?
I tell you didn't.
You hide things from people.
What feelings am I supposed to be hiding?
About Elliot Carson? Well, I don't think you're interested in him romantically, but you are interested.
Let go of me, Elliot. Just don't make any wild assumptions, Paul. Do you understand?
I think I do.